Xin chào.
Hello.
Alright, so this is the cucumber cold salad with shallots on it. You want to take about this much shallots. You want to take about this much cucumber. You want to have a large bin because it'll be a lot of surface area at first. After it's in the fridge for a day, it'll significantly go down, but you need the large surface value at first. You'll need mayonnaise. We're using the Japanese Kewpie mayonnaise, which I really love. It's a lot like American mayonnaise instead of the weird Viet mayonnaise they have here. I think they put sugar in it, I almost want to say. It doesn't taste normal.
But I like this one.
You like this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's good. And then you want to have some salt. You want to have some pepper. You want to have some vinegar as well. Vinegar you can add to taste. I like it more sour. She doesn't, so I don't add as much as I normally would. So the best way to do the cucumber is to get one of these because you want it real thinly sliced. So
Does it have in America?
yeah, they got this in America.
Yeah.
So go ahead and get on it. I'll chop the shallots while she's doing that. How's everybody doing in good old quarantine land? Seems to be everyone's in quarantine now. It's not mandatory in Saigon yet, but we social distance in quarantine anyways. I go out every day and still get some basic supplies, but I don't go and socialize or anything like that. I even ride the elevator by myself. I'll just wait and take a different elevator, because why do that? I try to take the service elevator because they let us use the service elevator here.
When you slide like this, it's thin. Yeah.
Yeah, real thin. Hold it
Yeah.
up more. You can go real close.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with the shallot. You want to be real thin with it.
Actually, we can use the knife for cutting as well, but it will be better with the sauce if it's slide like this.
Correct. So I used to just hand cut it all. I didn't even think to use that thing. And one day,
He took 2 hours for cut this one.
take a long time.
I just look at him and what are you doing?
That's very true. Smart ass over here came and grabbed that little thing.
He never know this one if I don't.
Yeah, it's very true. So she went ahead and grabbed that. So now it takes it from it used to take me about an hour, probably, maybe an hour and a half to make a whole large vat like this. Now it takes, I don't know, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, not that long. So we did the Train to Busan review today. Oh my gosh, it took me, what, 3 hours to do that? Longer? I learned.
Sorry.
I learned Adobe Premiere, and then it just took a long time. To any of the guys that do movie reviews, wow, they're putting in a lot of work. It's a whole lot tougher than just shooting a vlog. There's so much more going on inside of it. I think we did a pretty good job though, right? Don't you think?
I try my best.
Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good actually. I hope you guys like it. So in preparation for so tomorrow this video premiere, and then the day after that will be the Train to Busan. So if you wanna, because it's a spoiler review, so I'd recommend you watch Train to Busan by Monday, which would be your guys' Sunday. So try to watch it in the next day or so. I'm sure everybody's at home, so it's on Netflix. It's a really good movie. You'll like it. It's a zombie flick, but a good one. You don't have to cut perfect. This doesn't have to be perfection. Look how fast she gets through all these. And then I'll show you the ratios of what to put in and stuff like that. So yeah, we've been practicing social distancing. I still go to the market and even buy more food, the local Vinmart here. I buy ramen and other stuff like that. I just slowly stock up. I buy 2 things of water every day. I'm trying to get to 40 waters. I'll be happy with that number. Because it's all stuff you're going to use anyway. So this dish will hold in the fridge for, I mean, a long time. But it's so tasty, you'll eat it within a week. But it'll hold for weeks in the fridge without going bad. The vinegar does a lot to help preserve it, and mayonnaise doesn't go bad. So you want a container pretty much like this. You can use like a cylinder, like a mason jar as well. That works too. So Wynn's still going to work, right, Wynn?
Yeah.
Yeah. We asked her boss to let her work for home, but he's not.
Just wait for his consideration, but he considered too long already.
Yeah. But it'll happen soon, which really sucks.
I'm so scared every day I go to work.
Yeah, her building too is one of the few buildings that doesn't do any temperature check, and it's like a really nice building, right?
It's
Next to China Air. I told them.
it's closed down.
They closed China Air?
Yeah. They work at home right now.
And her boss doesn't let her work from home. He's Korean. I'm not Korean racist.
Oh, I just hope my boss doesn't watch this video.
I don't even think he knows I make videos, does he?
No.
How would he watch this video? Is he gonna? I'm looking to make that cucumber salad. Let me YouTube it. That's a small possibility. So, shot the train to Busan. Shot this video that we're doing now. Behind me, I've got Viet chicken cacciatore that I'll make next and film that. I'm working very hard to get you guys content. Plus, I got to get my channel rolling on making money eventually here, because the way everything's trickling right now is my business isn't going to be able to take off here for a couple months, so I'm going to be hard for money. I got furloughed at one of my big contracts in America. It's already having an effect on my economic status. It's going to affect all of you. My big advice right now is I wouldn't make any big purchases. I wouldn't buy a new laptop. I wouldn't buy a new electronic. I mean, unless you're like really well off and rich, I would save your money. For sure, don't you think?
Yeah, all business is like that.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Win? You look like you had something to say. You paused.
I don't remember what I'm trying to say.
It's okay. So you can add more onion if you really like onion. You can, when I add the vinegar or mayonnaise, you can use less or more. It's to taste. The salt and pepper's to taste as well. Yes, my knife skills could be better. I don't like speed cutting.
Normally put this one lower. Normally I put on my leg.
Yeah.
It's easier for slide. This one too high.
You're almost through them though. You're almost done chopping.
But when I do is like this, my finger. Try to put lower.
Right. So yeah, hopefully she'll be working from home soon. Hopefully Saigon will shut down properly. They say they're not gonna, but I think they need to. I would like to see the city shut down. Nobody goes anywhere right now anyways. If you go to like a restaurant, there's like 2 people in it usually. The only people that are really going out is the Japanese tend to go out here still, like, pretty unfazed by this. Seems Koreans are still going out pretty unfazed. Your average Viet's staying home though, and working from home, which is smart. They reported more cases today. All kids from London, all 20-year-old kids. It's pretty crazy that a lot of kids are getting sick with this thing. I think a couple of them are in serious condition too, so we'll have to see how this all plays out. I think there is already a mutation of the virus, and we just haven't seen it yet documented. Like I talked about in yesterday's video, I still plan to do the Patreon only, the China narrative and what's going to happen in America. I already hinted at it in the last video, but if you want to hear that stuff, you've got to sign up for the Patreon, because it's for Patreons only. Sorry, the rest of you. I'm trying to build a strong Patreon following so I can make good content, get all you people behind me, and then eventually once this Corona's done and I'm financially set, I can start giving away money to small businesses like I wanted to. I wish I was in that position now. I don't need much in life. I mean, ask Winnie, I don't buy anything really. I don't need new stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. She clothes shops all the time. She's buying something on the internet.
I just take a look.
She just take a look.
Just take a look.
For me, I just don't need that much in life. If I had money, I'd like to have a DJI Mavic, the new mini one that fits in your hand, so I could do some drone footage for you guys when I do motorbike vlogs. Probably, who knows when I'll be able to do a motorbike vlog now. It's probably going to be late, real late in the game. Like, gosh, I'd say best case scenario, August maybe. My sister has a trip here in July. I don't know. I might have already started to cancel it because it doesn't look like it's going to be done by then. Remember, China's completely lying about their numbers. It'll be in the China narrative video of how I'll explain why they're cheating on their numbers and what'll happen with that there. Hi to all my haters. Hi to all the pro CCP people. I know you watch. There's 3 or 4 people that give a thumbs down to every video, no matter what. So, welcome. How are you? I hope you're having a good time too, and I hope you're safe and healthy. I don't wish any ill will towards anyone. What else? Still running every day, still doing all the stuff I would normally do, except for I don't go out to bars. We don't go out to a restaurant. I think the last time we went out to eat was the Korean barbecue when the 16 cases weren't around for when Vietnam was pretty much healed for 20 days. Today I watched these Australians in quarantine complain about the quarantine, be upset that insulted that they even got quarantined because they were on one of those flights with a super spreader. Then complain about it when they were in a hotel, and it's not like an awesome hotel, but at least they were in a hotel. Many people that get quarantined here, they get quarantined in like old hospitals, insane asylums. They have no running water, no TV. These people had a hotel room with 2 beds, with a TV, with all that. It's just difficult to see people that are ignorant about this coronavirus still and don't understand how serious it is. If you would have never traveled to begin with, you would have never really got in the trouble to begin with. I advised not to travel way back on February 1st, so I mean that's what, 30, 40, 50 days ago now, so alright. So we've got all this cut up, chopped up. Now we're going to add the wet ingredients. Could you get me a spoon, honey?
Yep.
This is just eyeballing this. This looks about right to me. Yeah. I don't measure anything. I never have. Let's see. Let's get some pepper in here. Come on. Then we're going to add some salt. Just a little bit at first. And then we're going to add some vinegar. Let's see. What do we got? That looked about right. Okay. Now, can you get the lid for this too, hon? It's the lid. Oh, it's right there, babe. Come on. Now we're going to mix all this up. Doesn't look like enough mayonnaise to me off the bat, so let's add more mayonnaise. You don't have to add as much mayonnaise if you don't want, if you're like worried about it being not good for you.
This one we can put the carrot in, right?
Carrot wouldn't be good. You can add...
Make some color.
This is a Polish dish from my grandma on my dad's side. So she would put tomato in it sometimes. So you can add tomato as well. I don't mind when the tomato's in it, but I kind of just primarily like it like this. You can tell you have the right amount of pepper when you can see the pepper. And you can see a lot of it on everything. Okay, let me get in there. Thanks, honey. But yeah, we're doing really good. We're really, really happy. I'm a little worried about money, but you always figure it out, don't you? So that's what our plan is, to just figure it out. We'll figure it out. To the people that give to the Patreon, it's going to mean all the world coming up in the next few months. I really, really, really appreciate it. Like, it means so much. I'm up to, I think, $75 a month now. I remember when I first started it, I had just you, Scotty boy, at the $5 a month for I don't even know how many months. So now we're up to almost 10. So, and you can give whatever you want. You don't have to give a bunch. I mean, if I just had 1,000 people giving $1, that would be great. That would pretty much take care of all my issues. So yeah, this is the finished product, guys. So what you'll want to do with this now, that was pretty easy to make too. I mean, it's really delicious. You can tell when you've got this kind of consistency that you've got the right texture, that you've got the right everything going on here. This is how you want it to look. So you don't want to eat it right away. You gotta have it in the fridge for at least 24 hours. Everything breaks down. Like the vinegar breaks down the cucumbers and the onion. It gives it a really nice flavor. It's really delicious. You don't have to add as much vinegar as I did if you don't like it sour. If you don't like vinegar at all, you can just add a little bit, but you need some in there to break down the mayonnaise. Yeah, and this is the right consistency. Everything's good here. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for Patreoning. Me and Winnie say thank you, right?
Thank you.
Everyone have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good week. Stay safe. We'll see you on the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Dambiet.